Hi, it's really windy out. Good luck, class of 2025. It's been a pleasure.
So we talked all night about the rest of our lives, where we're gonna be when we turn 25. I keep thinking times will never change. Keep on thinking things will always be the same. But when we leave this year, we won't be coming back. No more hanging out 'cause we're on a different track. And if you
So we did some school. Here we go.
have another day, 'cause we're moving on and we can't slow down. These memories are playing like a film without sound. And I keep thinking of the night in June. I didn't know much of love, but it came too soon. And there was me and you, and then we got real blue. Stay at home talking on the telephone, and we would get so excited and we'd get so scared, laughing at ourselves thinking life's not fair. And this is how it feels.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
It is.
Perfect.
Times we had together, and as our lives change from what we will still be friends forever. So if we get the big jobs and we make the big money, when we look back now, will our jokes still be funny? Will we still remember everything we learned in school? Still be trying to break every single rule? Will little brainy Bobby be the stockbroker man? Can he ever find a job that won't interfere with pretend? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. Keep on thinking it's our time to fly. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. Friends forever. Will we think about tomorrow like we think about now? Can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never end, and suddenly it's like we're women and men. Will the past be a shadow that will follow us round? Will these memories fade when I leave this town? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. I keep on thinking it's our time to fly. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be
You may be seated. My name is Kyle Wagner, the high school principal here at Indian Lake High School. Students, this is for you. Resilience is often defined as the ability to endure or quickly recover from challenging circumstances. However, I would argue that the true definition of resilience is embodied by each and every one of these students sitting before you today. Over the past 18 months, these students have faced immense challenges. As if losing two close friends in tragic automobile accidents wasn't enough, they were also met with the devastation of a tornado. The word that will always define the class of 2025, in my mind, is resilient. I'm reminded of a quote by Kenji Miyazawa, a Japanese poet and novelist from the early 1900s. He once said, "We must embrace pain and burn it as fuel for our journey." Students, let the pain you've experienced be the driving force that propels you toward greatness. Before proceeding, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge our distinguished guests. I sincerely appreciate the presence of the members of the Indian Lake Board of Education, our superintendent, Dr. Underwood, and Mr. Bales from Ohio High Point, who have joined us today to celebrate this achievement with all of you. A special thank you as well to the Governor Mike DeWine for being here tonight to deliver our guest address. With Memorial Day approaching on Monday, I would like to take a moment to express my gratitude to our veterans, current service members, and the seniors who have chosen to serve our country. Your dedication and sacrifice are truly appreciated. In honor of your service, I invite all veterans, active duty personnel, and seniors who have committed to serving our nation to stand for a well-deserved round of applause. We are all deeply grateful for your commitment to our great country. Now I ask everyone to please rise and remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello all. My name is Zar Dixon, and I have had the honor of serving as the president of the class of 2025. I'm here to say a few words on behalf of my fellow classmates. I would like to take a moment to thank Dr. Underwood, Mr. Wagner, and Mr. Coburn, as well as all the other faculty and staff here today. Also, to my parents, grandparents, family, and friends, I would like to share a heartfelt thank you. I would not be where I am today if not for all of you. I would especially like to thank the Honorable Mike DeWine, Governor of the great state of Ohio, for coming here today. Good evening, parents, friends, and class of 2025. We officially have made it, albeit some of us might credit ChatGPT for that. As we stand on the precipice of such an important milestone in our lives, it would be impossible not to think about the journey that led us to today. Our class has had a tumultuous experience, with many teachers saying, in all my years of teaching, I've never had a class so. You can fill in the blank however you would like, but just know it wasn't usually something good. We were the class that were the first outs. In our early years of schooling, we were one of the first classes affected by the new healthy school lunches. When we left elementary school, the mulch got redone. When we left middle school, they installed the Gaga Ball pit. And for those of you who know that game, know our class had some world-class Gaga Ball players. And Finally, as we exit high school, plans are to hopefully finish a new bus garage, bringing long-needed updates to our weight room and wrestling room. Good times came and went, memories were made, and lifelong friendships were established. Carefree days in elementary school seem a lifetime ago. Field days, salamander catching on the playground, and the chaos that was fidget spinners. Middle school, for many, was a time to figure out who they truly were. People grew, changed mentally and physically, and discovered what they enjoyed or didn't enjoy. Heck, during our 7th grade year, we even went through a pandemic. The advent of high school brought new adventures. We joined clubs, took electives, and got an increased sense of independence and choice not felt before. Sophomore year, people became more comfortable in these walls and found a place that they could call home. As former Secretary of Education William John Bennett once said, "Home is a shelter from storms, all sorts of storms." Every home requires a foundation. I think I can speak for every graduate here today when I say junior year tested our structure. On December 2nd, 2023, the foundation was shaken. We lost a classmate, a friend, and a rock for many people. Nolan Perk was there for people in their highs and lows and made them feel as if they had someone who could listen and care about whatever they had to say. Then, on January 27th, 2024, the foundation was rocked yet again, and our class lost yet another member and friend. Chloe Hodge was an authentic, kind person. Seeing the impact that she left on people has been indescribable. Her good nature and heart created the Chloe effect, leaving a positive and inspiring message for classes to come. If you will please offer a moment of silence in honor of Nolan and Chloe. Thank you. Still reeling from the loss of our friends, on March 14th, our class went through one of, if not the most devastating event that has happened in this community's history. An EF3 tornado ripped through the heart of Indian Lake, uprooting not only homes, trees, and vehicles, but memories, livelihoods, comfort, and most tragically, 3 lives. However, through all of this devastation, the community of the Indian Lake region banded together. We rebuilt, remembered, and restored trust amongst our community. As we look back and remember all of the heartbreak and sadness, it is impossible to overlook the resilience, strength, and support this community has shown. Fitness guru Fred DeVito stated, "If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you." Every single one of us was challenged in our junior year and grew from it. During our senior year, we've had unprecedented successes from our sports teams, clubs, and performing and visual arts. We made history our senior year by advancing farther than any football team in Indian Lake history had. We had 3 state runner-ups in wrestling. Our band at the Music in the Parks received a superior rating, the highest honor possible, and won a team state championship in esports. Also, we have members of our class that were part of a softball team that achieved state runner-up honors a few years ago. We achieved goals, volunteered for community service by assisting with the community cleanup from the tornado, and so much more. The class of 2025 fostered a culture for future classes to strive to achieve. We left these halls we have called our second home for 12 or 13 years better than we have found it, and that is my true belief. To my fellow graduates, all of the hard work that you have put into your education over these years, the ultimate reward of a high school diploma has been worth it. Fellow classmates, look around, take it all in, and embrace this moment. After today, we will never be in this place at this time ever again. We will never be high school students again. As we carry on into the next stage of our lives, let these lessons and experiences we have received guide us to whatever we choose on the journey to become who we're meant to be. Always remember that you have the whole year. Thank you, Indian Lake, for all that you have done for us. I would like to thank all of those who have put their time, love, and support to all of us. Fellow classmates, good luck, make smart decisions for your future, follow your dreams, and live your best lives. God bless.
Will cheer when they see my face, and the voice keeps saying, "This is where I'm meant to be." Only there someday I can go the distance. be strong. I know every mile will be worth my while. And I know the distance will be right where I
Graduating 10th in her class is Emma Meyer. Emma is the daughter of Brad and Paula Meyer. She will be attending The Ohio State University to major in meteorology. Ninth in the class of 2025 is Caleb Alstetter. Caleb is the son of Philip and Randy Alstetter. He will be attending Columbus State Community College, majoring in aviation maintenance. Eighth in the class of 2025 is Mackenzie Dixon. Mackenzie is the daughter of Todd and Jamie Dixon. She will be attending Clark State Community College to major in medical diagnostic sonography. Seventh in the class of 2025 is Cameron Fryhoff. Cameron is the son of Joseph and Brandy Fryhoff. He will be attending the University of Cincinnati, majoring in biological studies. Sixth in the class of 2025 is Haley McCafferty. She is the daughter of Dallas and Heather Henry. She will be attending the Ohio State Beauty Academy to study cosmetology. Fifth in the class of 2025 is Layla Lynch. She is the daughter of Adam and Jessica Wilcox. She will be attending Tiffin University, majoring in sports media. As a result of meeting requirements for this award, the salutatorian for the class of 2025 is Savea Martini. She is the daughter of Kent and Colleen Martini. She plans to attend the Ohio State University to major in microbiology. Class of 2025, we have 4 students who share a valedictorian and ranked first in their class. These students are Zara Dixon, Caitlin Foley, Adeline Robinson, and Cambria Tuttle. Zara Dixon is the son of Ryan and Beth Dixon, who will be attending the University of Chicago, majoring in molecular engineering. Caitlin Foley is the daughter of Jason and Stacy Foley. She will be attending Ohio University to major in film. Adeline Robinson is the daughter of Matt and Anna Robinson. She will be attending the Ohio State University, majoring in nursing. Cambria Tuttle is the daughter of Greg and Michelle Tuttle. She will be attending Ohio Northern University, majoring in early childhood education.
Good evening. I'm Daniel Wall, and I'm honored to introduce our commencement speaker, Governor Mike DeWine. Governor DeWine's story is a true Ohio story. Raised in Yellow Springs, Ohio, Mike DeWine and his wife, Fran, met in the first grade and married while students at Miami University. They've been blessed with 8 children, 28 grandchildren, and 1 great-grandchild. Family is at the core of everything Mike DeWine does. He knows when families are strong, Ohio communities are stronger, and our future is bright. Mike DeWine's family started a seed company in Yellow Springs. Working alongside his parents and grandparents, Mike learned early the value of hard work, strong leadership, and fiscal responsibility. On November 6, 2018, Mike DeWine was elected to serve as the 70th governor of the state of Ohio. The governor has had a long and distinguished career in public service, focusing on protecting Ohio children and families. He has also served as Attorney General of Ohio, Greene County Prosecutor, Ohio State Senator, U.S. Congressman, Ohio Lieutenant Governor, and U.S. Senator. Please join me in welcoming Ohio Governor Mike DeWine.
Well, Daniel, thank you very, very much. Superintendent Underwood, Principal Wagner, Class President Zara Dixon, and the entire Indian Lake class of 2025, I thank you for inviting me to speak. I'm very, very honored to be here. To all of you, to the graduates, congratulations. You made it. This is your night. We're so very, very proud. I know your parents and all those who love you are very, very proud of you. But let's also congratulate the parents, grandparents, family members, friends, aunts, uncles. If I could ask all of you to give them an applause, because it's their day too, and it's their night too as well. So yesterday it was brought to my attention by Board of Education Vice Chair Chad Ross, thank you Chad, that when I was in Congress I spoke at his Indian Lake graduation ceremony in 1989. So I got to thinking about that, and wondering if I actually had the notes from the speech. And I won't read the speech, but there they are. So he was right. He was absolutely right, and that's been it's been a few years ago. But appreciate him reminding me of that. But you know, the thing I noticed when I read through my notes is, it doesn't really surprise me, but what I said then and what I'm going to say tonight is very similar in this sense. And that is that this school, this class, this community, all very, very special. They were special then, and you are very special now. Part of what makes the class of 2025 special is what so many of you have been through. But also I think it's the fact that so many of you started in kindergarten together. But whether you started in kindergarten together or whether you came later, I'm told that this is a class that is very, very close, a very close class. I think also something else that makes this class, this school, special is culture. Now, what do I mean by the term culture? In the governor's office, we strive to create a culture that is customer and citizen friendly. Businesses, CEOs talk about their culture of their business. Here at Indian Lake, the culture is certainly about learning, but it's certainly more than that. It's about caring for and respecting each other. It's about understanding that each of us has an obligation to others. And it's about resilience. And it's about pressing pause and then making good decisions. It's about treating every person you touch in a positive way. Simply put, it could be described as the lake effect. It's that lake effect that has helped enable you all to continue moving forward in the face of great joy, but also great sadness and great tragedy. Things have not been easy the last couple years for the community, nor for this class. I don't have to tell anyone here about Chloe Hodge or Nolan Burke. Their classmates remember them as caring. Remember Chloe, let's start with Chloe, and the class did a video, very, very wonderful video. So the classmates remember Chloe as caring, compassionate, smart, energetic, generous, and so much more. And Nolan is strong, hilarious, truthful, honest, loving, and more. While nothing will ever fill the void that they have left in the hearts of their parents, families, friends, in the class of 2025, Chloe and Nolan will be forever remembered, for they have touched the lives of every person here. They will always be remembered. And then, of course, on March 14th, came the devastating tornado that ripped through the community and through the lives of each member of this graduating class. Yet it was, I think, that lake effect again that took hold. Took hold that day when families here were most in need. There were members of this class that I watched unload supplies into a gym. It was members of this class who helped neighbors clean up even after their own homes were destroyed. There was members of this class who simply helped each other get through it all and help the community get through it all. While it's impossible to realize it while you're going through it, hard times do in fact make us stronger. It's the way life works. The Bible tells us in Romans chapter 5, verses 3 through 5, suffering produces endurance, and endurance produces character, and character produces hope. And hope does not disappoint us. End of quote. Each of you graduating today has such a hopeful future, one filled with just amazing opportunities. Along the way, you will experience great success, but you will also face great disappointments, challenges, and yes, losses. And when you do, always remember that your greatest days and your greatest impact are truly ahead of you, but only if you believe that they are. Yes, you'll have challenging days, but the voice of optimism after difficulty is a very, very powerful and persuasive thing. So remember the lake effect and know that it is your reaction to the hard days, your resolve, that will determine if brighter and better days are ahead. 42 years ago yesterday, the legendary Ohio State football coach Woody Hayes delivered the commencement address to the Indian Lake class of 1983. I want to ask, does anyone here remember being there? No one's going to admit it. That's what it is. All right, all right. Well, it happened, 1983. Woody was here. Now, after I learned that, I thought, wow, that's pretty big shoes for any speaker to have to fill if Woody has been here speaking. So what I did is I asked my Lieutenant Governor, Jim Tressel, legendary Ohio State football coach and Youngstown State football coach. I asked him for some advice. So Jim told me about how he and his teams would start each year with what he called a journey of success. His journey has 4 steps. I'll just share them with you. First, it begins with dreaming, and setting goals and designing a blueprint for the future. And as I said in my 1989 address when quoting Henry Ford, a poor man is not the one without a cent. The poor man is the one without a dream. So, graduates, first of all, dream big. Number 2, next step. You have to roll up your sleeves and work hard to make those dreams a reality. This is what Coach Woody Hayes said when he addressed the class of 1983. I quote, "It's enormously important that you learn how to work hard. If you do that, you'll go far. Remember, nothing in this world comes easy that's worth a dime. Life is lovely, but only if you work hard to make it that way. It's all up to you." End of quote. The third step in Coach Tressel's listing is in the journey of success, and this is where the lake effect comes in again, is that there will be ups and downs. There will be good times and bad times. But what is key is how you handle both successes and setbacks when they occur. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, number 4, you have to believe. You have to believe. Even when it gets tough, you have to believe that you will get there, that you will in fact succeed. Let me tell you a brief story, if I could, from my own life, when I wasn't many times sure how things would turn out. Fran and I grew up, as you heard, together in a little village of Yellow Springs in Greene County, about an hour south of here. Fran in high school was a very, very good student. I was not. She was ranked way up at the top in her class. I was ranked 16th, 13th actually, but that was 13th from the bottom. But I did have some big dreams, and later in life took some very big chances. Most important thing I did is follow my girlfriend, Fran, to Miami University. First majoring in business and then in education. In fact, when Fran and I got married between our second and third year of college, she and I thought I was going to be a high school social studies teacher. Instead, I decided to go to law school. Went to Ohio Northern, and then after getting out of Ohio Northern, started my career as an assistant county prosecuting attorney back home in Greene County. I found myself then at the age of 26, trying major felony cases, working with local police at major crime scenes. I'll tell you, I loved every bit of it. Later, I ran myself for county prosecutor and was elected. And I think I probably could have stayed there a long time. But I took a chance and decided to run for the state senate. And it was not an easy race. It was against the incumbent senator. And fortunately for me, I was successful. And then later I ran for the United States Congress. And I could have stayed in Congress, I think, for a while, but again, I took a chance. I took a risk, and I ran for lieutenant governor, not knowing whether we would win or not. And all of that eventually led me to becoming later a United States Senator. I ran once and lost, and then came back and won the second time. After serving as 12 years in the United States Senate, In 2006, I was again in a very tough race for re-election, and this time I lost. November 7th, 2006. So at the age of 59, after 30 years in elected office, I needed to find a whole new focus. Fran and I went back home full-time, and not long after that, we learned that my father's pancreatic cancer had returned and that he was going to die. But because we were back in Ohio, I was able to spend time with my parents, both of my parents, in their final months, time that I never would have had with them had I still been in Washington. And a few years later then, at an age when some people would have happily retired, and frankly many thought I should have, some still do, I ran for Attorney General, and I won. And then I ran for governor, and I won. Though I didn't, I think back on it, although I didn't realize at the time when I lost that U.S. Senate election, my greatest opportunity to make a difference then still lay ahead of me. Let me conclude with a story that Lieutenant Governor Tressel told me. It was his first day as head football coach at Youngstown State University. The previous coach had been fired. According to Tressel, he inherited a group of players who were down and frankly had experienced only moderate success. The first thing he told them was this: there's going to be a day when Youngstown State becomes national champions. I hope it will happen while you're here, but it will happen. And of course, it did. 4 times over, Youngstown State, led by Jim Tressel, won national championship in their football division. And they won because Coach Tressel and his team believed it would, in fact, happen. And so the class of 2025, remember this: your greatest days and your greatest impacts are, in fact, ahead of you, but only if you believe that they are. I wish you all the best. I know you're all going to do very, very well. I know how proud your family is, all of you. Now you can get on to the graduation. Thank you very much.
The presentation of diplomas. Just give us a minute to get set up. Caleb Allen Halstetter. Robert Michael Ansley. Michaela Marie Ansley. Students, this is for you. The picture with the governor, the guy is standing right in the bleachers right there. So you want to look up there when you get to the end. All right. We didn't know where he'd be this morning when we practiced. Sorry. Kaylee Ann Arnst. Abriana Desiree Arthur. Theophilus Raymond Barnes. Ariel Lynn Brillmeyer. Jada Alice Brown. Elissa Lee Bump. Richard Dean Burden III. Madison Leanne Burris. Bryce William Burton. Addison Liliana Butler. Jade Lynn Butler. Sierra Raquel Carter. Chase Donald Champ. Lyric Tania Lynn Clay. Quest Stephen Clay. Taylor Reeves Clem. Bradley Andrew Cooley. Colton Liam Corporate. Drake Kevin Charles Cosby. Adrian Mackay Crumley. Cyrus Russell Cummins. Robert Colton Cummins. Destiny Marie Daniels. Eliana Geraldine Darling. Xander Lee Davis. Carter Harold Lee Dawson. Czar William Dixon. Mackenzie Irene Dixon. Jasmine Marie Doty. Kelsey Renee Duncan. Abigail Elizabeth Elliott. Hannah Jane Eastep. Allison Lachey Evans. Ava Marie Thaler. Kaylin Taylor Foley. Kane Michael Ferguson. Kirsten Renee Ferguson. Cameron Renee Finbrook. Cameron Joseph Freihoff. Jacob Bain Freihoff. Cadence Joe Frost. Isaac Ray Galbraith. Logan Allen Gamel. Rihanna Noel Gross. Connor Michael Hall. Shelby Marie Hall. Brandon Lee Richard Haney. Adeline Jade Hatfield. Mackenzie Lynn Hawley. Jordan Thomas Hedges. Lindsay Marie Henry. Chloe Lynn Hodge. Emily Frances Holbrook. Dalton Owen Hurley. Shannon Marie Hurley. Cheyenne Nicole Inskeep. Mia Alexis Karboviak. Skylar James Kidder. Jasmine Lee Dean Neff. Gabrielle Kamara Toon. Camilla Janae Hobby. Christopher Keith Kretzman. Crosley Jade Lacker. Kinsey Rain Leff. Madden Christopher Miller. Caitlin Rose Logston. Kyla Lynn Logston. Sierra Jaylyn Lynch. Layla Jane Lynch. Jaden Lee Martin. Savea Morgan Martini. Haley Cheyenne McCafferty. Gracie Ann Marie McGriff. Emma Marie Meyer. Kendall Lee Miller. Hannah Rose Louise Mills. Brian William Moeller. Caleb Aiden Parker. Evan William Thomas Parker. Nathaniel Jason Charles Peters. Madison Christine Pitts. Owen Darrell Hummel. Mallory Lynn Hummel. Nolan J. Burke. Chase Isaiah Wright. Adeline May Robinson. Hallie Leanne Roby. Maggie Michelle Rose. Brianna Nicole Kaylin Sawmiller. Caleb Michael Schaefer. Victoria Louise Rose Shahan. Layla Lynn Shirey. Tristan Lee Michael Schaffner. Evan Matthew Short. Kathleen Joanne Smith. Cage Zeno Snyder. Heidi Ann Spires. Stevens Sumner Spofford III. Janessa Marie Steed. Addison Grace Steinmetz. Evelyn Grace Strayer. Grace Ann Strong. Andrew Michael Stroud. Taylor Ann Stroud. Joshua Jeffrey Studi. Caden Scott Taylor. Lindsay Renee Thompson. Cambria Lynn Tuttle. Evan Donald Wagner. Daniel Robert Stephen Wall. Raylan Edward Washington. Jonathan Kane Weaver. Ashton Lewis Williams. Everett Joseph Wishmeyer. Elijah Philip Wolf. Justin James Zimmerman. Congratulations to everyone who received their diploma today. I want to thank each of you for your hard work and dedication in achieving this milestone. You are now high school graduates, ready to embark on your next adventure. Enjoy the journey and carry with you the resilience that brought you this far, as it will guide you through all that lies ahead. Students, please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present the class of 2025.
Will we think about tomorrow like we think about now? Can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never end, and suddenly it's like we're women and men. Will the past be a shadow?